Welcome back to the Kangaroo Corner. I'm Joey Johnson. I just got done watching the Week 8 game between San Francisco and Cincinnati, and as a San Francisco fan, you know I have opinions. I watched the game and was keeping up with Twitter at the same time, which is the first time in a long time I've done that, and it was a terrible idea. A lot of San Francisco fans seem to be pretty delusional right now. I constantly kept seeing people say that the defense is playing terrible, they need to fire Steve Wilks, and I have no idea what they're watching or what they're looking at. Let's start off looking at the 3 losses in a row now to Cleveland, Minnesota, and Cincinnati today. In those games, the defense gave up 19 points, 23 points, and 31 points. The offense scored 17, 17, and I need to check 17 again. In the first 5 games of the season, which were all wins, the offense scored 30, 30, 30, 35, and 42. So it doesn't look like the defense has fallen off too much. Today was the highest score they've given up at 31. Before that, the high score they've given up was 23. If you can hold teams to 23 points and 19 points in the NFL and not win, then your defense isn't the problem. But people can't blame Shanahan. He's the offensive genius, supposedly. People won't blame Purdy. And it just seems like people are giving the benefit of the doubt to people that they like, regardless of what the actual performance is on the field from day to day. I'm not saying fire either one of those guys, but no, the defense has not been the problem these past 3 weeks. Nowhere close to it. They have been carrying the team and keeping games close. But when you give up 19 points to Cleveland and lose, 23 to Minnesota and lose, and then people come back and say the defensive coordinator is the problem. You know, Robert Saleh, D'Amico Ryan, they were on the field calling plays for the defense. They were close to their players. They were feeling the players' energy. Steve Wilks calls the games from the booth. Well, Steve Wilks is old, but that defense has still been putting up numbers. It hasn't looked as pretty as it has at other times, but teams aren't putting up major points on them, and they're still losing. Those first 5 games that were all wins, the offense averaged 33 points a game. If they keep to their average, they win all these games. But they're not keeping to their average. They're not holding up their end of the bargain, and it's excuse after excuse. It's, Purdy got hurt last week. It's Deebo Samuel is out. If one player being out drops you from 33 points a game to 17 points a game when you still have Kittle, Ayuk, and McCaffrey, then there's a problem. And it's not the defense. So I don't know what they're seeing. I don't know what they're thinking. But the offense needs to get back on track because the defense is still playing. And Steve Wilks and that defense is not the problem.